Hi there, guys. I've been off the grid for a little bit, but I have been keeping busy. One thing I've been getting into is watching YouTube channels that scam bait places like Nigeria and India who will do all sorts of internet type scams or other scams. I've been watching YouTube channels like Scammer Payback, Trilogy Media, and Kit Boga. I'll link them in the description, but here's a bunch of different scams to be on the lookout for, what they do, and how they do it, so you can avoid them. So we'll start with the most recent, being 2020 and having COVID-19 out. This hasn't stopped any scammers, so this is probably the most recent one that people might come across. ScamWatch in Australia has received over 3,300 scam reports mentioning the coronavirus, with over $1.5 million in reported losses since the outbreak of COVID-19. Just to give you an idea, in 2018, Australia lost around $500 million to online scammers. That rose to $660 odd million in 2019, and with these new COVID-19 scams, it looks like we could easily hit 2 billion. So common scams include phishing for personal information, online shopping, and superannuation scams. Starting with the phishing, government impersonation scams, this also happens in America. But here in Australia, scammers are pretending to be government agencies, providing information on COVID-19 through text messages and emails, phishing for your information. These contain malicious links and attachments designed to steal your personal and financial information. In these examples, the text message appears to come from Gov and MyGov, the app that we use that links all of our social security, Medicare, tax information together. But these have a malicious link to more information on COVID-19. Scammers are also pretending to be government agencies and other entities offering to help you with applications for financial assistance or payments for staying at home. Here's some of the examples of fake government subsidy scams and fake ATO tax credit scam. That's the Australian Tax Office. Remember, these scams can be delivered to you by telephone, computer, email, SMS, any which way. The scammers think that they can get your money, and just remember that the government or any entity is not going to refer to your personal details in an SMS and generally in an email as well. Other ways to avoid this is don't click on hyperlinks in text or social media messages or emails, even if it appears to come from a trusted source. Go directly to the website through your browser. Never respond to unsolicited messages and calls that ask for personal or financial details, even if they claim to be from a reputable organisation or government authority. Just press delete or hang up. You can always call the number back directly so that you know you're going to the right place. Scammers are pretending to be from real and well-known businesses such as banks, travel agents, insurance providers and telco companies, and using various excuses around COVID-19 to ask for your personal and financial information, lure you into opening malicious links or attachments, gain remote access to your computer, or seek payment for a fake service or something you did not purchase. These are examples of fake bank phishing texts and fake insurance texts, and also fake voucher texts as well from places you might shop like Woolworths. Another scam going around is the superannuation scam. Scammers are taking advantage of people in financial hardship due to COVID-19 by attempting to steal their superannuation or by offering unnecessary services and charging a fee. The majority of these scams start with an unexpected call claiming to be from a super company or financial service, and the scammers use a variety of excuses here to request information about your super accounts, including offering to help you access the money in your super, ensuring you're not locked out of your super account under new rules, checking whether your superannuation account is eligible for various benefits or deals. So what they'll do is a scammer will call pretending to be from a superannuation or financial service. They may refer to the government's superannuation early released measures that we had in Australia. So, not taxable before June 30th, and then for the financial year, July 1st, you get up to $10,000 again. So, they'll ask you questions like: have you worked full time for the last 5 years? Are you going to apply for the $10,000 superannuation package? Or they'll falsely claim inactive super accounts will be locked if not merged immediately. This is simply not true. The superannuation early access scams have come about since Australians have been facing financial hardship due to COVID-19. And on the 22nd of March, the Australian government announced eligible individuals would be allowed early access to the super. Scammers are taking advantage of this in a variety of phishing scams. Another scam going on because of COVID-19, online shopping scams. Scammers have created fake online stores claiming to sell products that don't exist, such as cures or vaccinations for COVID-19, and products such as face masks, which we all know were in huge demand at the height of this pandemic. And so to protect yourself from this, the best way to detect a fake trade or a social media shopping scam is to search for reviews before purchasing. No vaccine or cure presently exists for the coronavirus. This is very important to state, because there are people out there who are claiming that it will. Be wary of sellers requesting unusual payment methods such as upfront payment via money order, wire transfer, international funds transfer, preloaded card, or like currency like Bitcoin. That's a big red flag. Your best bet is to use PayPal and make sure you've got purchase protection on there. Otherwise, if you use your card, you should be protected by your bank. Scammers are also using COVID-19 in business email compromise scams by pretending to be a supplier or businesses you usually deal with. Scammers are also using COVID-19 as an excuse to divert your usual account payments to a different bank account. Your payment goes to the scammer instead of the real business. Here's an example of a business email compromise scam. In the next episode, I'll cover some general scams that most people are targeted for across the world, not just in Australia. But these are the ones at the moment that you need to keep an eye out in regards to COVID-19. I know it's a hard time for everyone, but we all need to be a little bit more vigilant and just remember the tips that I've outlined. And I'll link to the information in the description box.